Hi, this is Father Louis SCURTI here at the Syro Malankara Cathedral in Elmont, New York, and I'm interviewing, I'm going to read his whole title, Dr. Philipos Mar Stephanos. Oh, I'm going to get caught up on that one. Could you say your last name?
That's enough.
That's enough. Okay. I got a tongue twister here. I was never known for being so eloquent. I'm honored to have His Excellency Bishop Stephanos here and inviting us to interview him, and we are appropriately distanced from each other. The altar is here in between us, and let's go. Bishop, first of all, thank you for inviting us here.
Good morning, Father Louis and Mr. John and other team members. It's great to be here, and cordial welcome to our cathedral.
Thank you. This is beautiful. The art is and the icons are outstanding. Bishop, for our audience who may not know much about the Syro Malankara Church, branch of Catholicism, could you give us a little overview of the Syro Malankara position in the realm of the Catholic Church?
Okay. So first of all, the name Syro Malankara. Syro stands for Syrian, and Malankara is an ancient name for India. So Catholic means communion with the Catholic Church. Church is, we know it. So Syro Malankara Catholic Church. Syro stands for the Syrian liturgical tradition. Malankara stands for the historical tradition of ancient Apostolic Church of India, where St. Thomas the Apostle came and preached the good news of salvation, right? In the first century, according to the historians, St. Thomas came to India in the year 52 AD, immediately after the Pentecost. When the apostles went to different parts of the world, St. Thomas came to India. So there he established the church, and we are the descendants of this apostolic tradition.
The language of your worship, is it Indian or one of the branches of Indian or English?
Originally it was Syriac. Then as we started the inculturation in India, we used to have the liturgy in our mother tongues in different languages in India. Mostly we come from Kerala, where there we speak Malayalam. And wherever we are, we use the local languages. Oh. Yeah, so in India there are different states. In different states, we use different languages. So since we are in America, we use English also. On every alternative Sundays, we have English liturgy in this cathedral.
Beautiful.
For the new generations, yeah.
Right. Bishop, give us an overview of the origin of the various rites, the Roman, the Constantinople, if you can, I mean, briefly.
Yeah. See, as you know, according to the ancient traditions, there are 6 major patriarchates: the Roman Patriarchate, the Chaldean Patriarchate, the Antiochian Patriarchate, the Alexandrian Patriarchate, Patriarch of Constantinople, and so on. All started from Jerusalem. So Jerusalem is the center of the ancient church. From there, the disciples of Jesus went around the world, established and developed the churches there, and later in the Chalcedonian tradition, in the Nicene tradition, the church established different patriarchates. So wherever the church went, there the liturgy developed. So when the apostles went to Roman Empire, there they developed the Roman liturgical tradition. When they went to the Antiochian area, there they developed the Antiochian tradition, Alexandria, so on. So liturgy developed according to the historicity of the apostles where they went.
It's very interesting. Maybe we're narrow-minded, but I used to be at a university in New Jersey, and we brought in different rites into our chapel, just to educate our students that there were various rites, but they were all Catholic. Our next door neighbors in the next town were Melchites, and they would come and with their choir. And the liturgy is very, very, very different than the Western liturgy, as you know. And I think our historical roots as a Catholic church is really important. What was your first exposure to the faith?
Well, I was born and brought up in the ancient Church of India. And myself, I became a Catholic at the age of 15. So, but it is said that our forefathers came from Israel. In the early centuries in India, they came for business purpose and got married an Indian lady and lived there. So our Christian history goes back to centuries in India. But our Catholic communion, as myself, started only at the age of 15. So I was baptized in the Orthodox Church. I became a Catholic at the age of 15. Then I joined the seminary. I was trained by Jesuits in Pune Papal Seminary. And thereafter, I went for doctorate in Rome. I did doctorate in moral theology from the Accademia Alfonsiana among the Redemptorist fathers. So Father Herring was our professor and all. Yeah. Way back, yeah. So I passed out in 91 from there, went back to India and worked in our diocese, yeah.
In India, what is and if there is, the central cathedral location or diocese for the Syro Malankara Church?
So our headquarters, Central Kuria, is in Trivandrum. That is the capital city of the state of Kerala. That is in southern part of Kerala. But our jurisdiction is all over India, and we have personal jurisdiction almost all over the world. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Established churches in every part of the world, yeah.
Bishop, when were you consecrated bishop?
I was consecrated in 2010. I was consecrated as the auxiliary bishop of the Archdiocese of Tiruvalla, that is one of the archdioceses of the Malankara Church. And I was the auxiliary, and in 2017 I was transferred to United States, here in New York. And our diocese here is known as Syro Malankara Catholic Eparchy in the USA and Canada. That means I have jurisdiction both here in USA and Canada.
Do you travel a lot?
I'm a flying bishop. Like the Heavenly Father, often I am on travel.
Right. And how many, if you don't mind me asking, numbers, how many members of the Syro Malankara Church are there in United States and Canada?
We don't have the exact number, but we can think that there are about 10,000 faithful extended in the different cities. This is one of the biggest communities. We have here about 150 families. Some cities there are 5 families, some cities 10 families, 15 families, 20 families. So we reach out to these people, maybe offering the Mass once a while, once a month, or once in 2 months. So we have a pastoral ministry, so-called accompanying pastoral ministry.
Wow.
Not so established as we find in the Roman tradition.
So when members of your church don't have the Syro Malankara priest with them, do they go to the Roman Church?
Normally they go to the Latin Roman Church. But there are certain faithful of ours, they are keen to have the Oriental Mass. So in that case they go to the Orthodox Church, the Syrian Orthodox Church, where there is a close affinity of liturgy. Yeah.
Okay, this is Father Louis SCURTI, honored to be interviewing Bishop Stephanos here at the Syro Malankara Church in Elmont, Cathedral in Elmont, New York. As you can see from the background, this is a very different architecture than we are used to in the Roman Church. So in our next chapter, I'm going to ask Bishop to maybe give us an overview of this beautiful structure. Thank you very much for being with us, and let's hear from you, Father Lou SCURTI at hotmail.com. God bless you.